Okay, this is a short video on my redesigned ham shack. I redesigned this because I had a lot of clutter on this lab bench which I was using for the ham shack. Didn't have a lot of room in front of the rigs for paper, writing materials or manuals, and I needed to do something organized, but I didn't want to have something really complicated. I wanted to get something done fast. So what I did was I built this shelf, you can see here, and the shelf is about 1 foot wide in width. It's about 42 inches long to fit between the posts, the goal posts here on the lab bench. And each one of these partitions you see here is dadoed into the top shelf. The whole construction is made out of 3/4 inch plywood, and in the front of the shelf, in order to hide the end grain of the plywood, I put some wood. I happen to have walnut from many years ago that was doing nothing, so I used walnut. If I didn't have the walnut, I wouldn't have gone out and bought it. I would have used something like poplar and stained it a darker color. So let's look at it from left to right here and see what I got. First on the left is on the table is the keyboard and mouse, my weather station. Over here in the background is a KVM switch, so I can switch another computer into the monitor if I want to. The monitor is primarily used for digital modes and also for my software-defined radio. Behind the monitor you see two speakers, computer speakers. Then another speaker which is for my Kenwood TS590SG, which is just below here. And then next to the external speaker are the power supplies. I have 3 power supplies there. One of them is for the FT991A, the Yaesu, and you can see that right here. The distance between these shelves is about 22 inches, so I could fit both rigs underneath there, and that still gives plenty of support for the power supplies above it. Next to that is my lightning monitor, which you see right here. Then I have next to that, or underneath the top of the shelf, is some antenna switches and a rotator control. Up here is some manuals, keys, and the venerable old Heathkit Cantenna dummy load. What I plan to do is organize the top shelf of the lab bench here and use it for mostly test equipment. Underneath here is storage for miscellaneous items, cables, computers, computer stuff. Over here is the actual computer for the FT8 and digital modes, as well as the software-defined radio. And I built a little box here that makes it easy to pull the computer out instead of dragging it out. It's just a little box that's on wheels. Pull it out, I can get to the back connectors if I want to real easily, and that has worked out pretty well for me. So now I have a lot more space in front of the rigs to write stuff down. I have pretty much organized control, and it's still a work in progress, but I think it's much better than it was before. And like I said, the top shelf, probably I'll put test equipment up there, antenna analyzers or whatever else I need, and organize that. So that's it. Hope you like this video. If so, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.